Hello. 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 Can't wait for this thing to catch up. Come on, computer. Catch up. Ooh, that was quick. Hi. That was really quick. I think that was the quickest a live stream ever started for me. Hi, people. Wait for some people to get in here before I start chatting with you. Hi. Can you guys hear and see me? Yeah? Hello? And it's alive. Hello. Hello. Good evening from Edinburgh, Scotland. It's what, 10 o'clock there? I tried to start this early enough so I could get some of you in the UK and parts of Europe. Tried, sorry. It's kind of short notice to do this live stream. Still says there are 0 people watching. There we go, 32. Now it's jumping up. Audio and video good? Someone just said that. Hold on, let me scream up. Live, vid, and audio good. Okay, easy enough. Ha, you knew. Hi. Yeah, I don't know if you can consider me under the weather. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I think under the weather is more like if you have a cold, like sniffles and cough. I don't know what the hell I have. Hello. Hi. Montreal. UK, Slovenia, New Jersey, Jersey. Got 2 Jerseys and a Dallas. Hello. It says 450 watching. Mine says 32. There's probably way more than that. Greetings from Macbethland, New Jersey. That's cute. Hi. Hello. Okay, I think there's probably, there we go, now it says 468 people chatting. So, yeah, I figured I'd do a live stream today because I was making some progress on the MR2, but I wanted to get a little bit more work done before I put out another video on it. And I filmed a car review today. So I'm trying to get 2 MR2 videos up before the car review. It might not happen that way. I don't know. I might end up putting up the car review next and then the next MR2 video will come. We'll see what happens editing wise for me. But I am working on the MR2. That's why you can't see the back of the car in this shot. I don't think you can. No, you can't. Because I'm working on it. Actually, I'm waiting on more parts. I ordered some more parts for something on it. But yeah. So let's see, let me read some stuff and answer some stuff and talk about some stuff. Do I have wasabi? Okay, so no wasabi, salsa, anything crazy will be consumed in this video because I am not healthy right now. So I can't eat hardly anything. This for the past 2.5 weeks now, I think going on 3 weeks. I don't know, most of you probably might not know what this is because I've never heard of it until I had to research the stuff. I have to eat a low Fodmap diet, which means you can't have any dairy, any food that's fermentable, which is a lot of food. No breads, yeasts. Has to be a low fiber diet. So basically I can't eat anything. The only thing that I can eat that's yummy is I can still have like bacon and eggs, and I can have sushi, and I can eat cereal. I can eat lots of meat. I just can't eat like veggies and fruits and stuff, which sucks because I really like veggies and fruit. So anyway, so yeah, some of you know what a new FODMAP diet is. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I have a doctor appointment tomorrow. I still need to get into a gastrologist. So that's not what I'm doing tomorrow. I've been waiting for weeks now to get into a gastrologist to see what the hell happened to me. But there's something seriously wrong with me. It kind of sucks. Hopefully it's just something that I can treat with some medicine and it'll be better. But yeah, I think I'm not a doctor, but I'm a mechanic and it's similar, troubleshooting. I think it has something to do with me drinking so much kombucha over the past like 2 years. I think. I used to have like 2 kombuchas a day, and those, as you know, are chock full of probiotics, and too much of a good thing is a bad thing. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know what happened. All I know is what I have is miserable, and if I don't eat that diet, I'm in a ton of pain. So yeah, now that I got that out of the way, that's what's going on with me. Yeah, it's probably gonna be expensive because I can't use my health insurance because you need a referral to go to a specialist. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, is I'm trying to get the referral process just so I can go to a gastrologist, even though I know what doctor I need to go to. Our healthcare in America is broken, like bad, even with insurance. It's just a stupid process. So I made an appointment with a gastrologist, and I'm gonna go regardless if my insurance covers it or not. I'm just gonna pay out of pocket because I'm tired of being whatever I am, sick or whatever. But yeah, that's what's up with me. That's why I haven't been doing as much project car content. The car reviews are easier for me to film physically, so that's why I've been seeing a lot more car reviews, and that's why I'm doing a live stream right now instead of like pushing hard. I'm working on the car. I just physically can't. I don't have the energy, so sucks, but it happens. Whatever. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about that again for the rest of the live stream. So if somebody asks like 30 minutes from now, I guess they have to go back and watch, because I don't want this to be a medical chat. I hate medical crap. Sounds like college. I don't know what college. I didn't go to med school, so I don't know what college you're talking about, but I didn't learn about that stuff in college. What do I think about a 90s Subaru Justy 4-wheel drive? I saw you ask that question earlier, and it like went by, and then I got distracted. I think Justies are cool. I like Justies. It's the same thing. Wasn't that the same thing as the Swift? Didn't the Swift and the Justy share the same platform? They both are 3-cylinder, but the Subaru version is all-wheel drive. Either way, I think those are cool. I do like the Justies. A Model T rebuild? No. They're pretty, but I don't ever have any desire to do anything like that. Next, build an ambulance. Let's not say that. I'm at least capable of functioning right now, so I'm very thankful for having this much health. So, you love the TRD 4Runner review? Good. I could have done, they still have a TRD Pro Tundra to review and a TRD Pro Sequoia. But I know a lot of you were getting tired of constant Toyota reviews, so there's a huge break of Toyota reviews for a little month or so. Although there's a couple Toyota cars that I really want to review right now still, so, but I am mixing it up. The next 4 or 5 car reviews will be something different. So I think you guys are really going to be excited about the car reviews over the next month, because when I saw the list, I was like, are you serious? Like, I'm so amped for the next up and coming car reviews. They're going to be really good. I just saw a thingy. Ahmed Goshe? Did I pronounce that correctly? Goshe? Thank you, Ahmed. Let's see. You injured your left elbow working on Mr. Dose. Did you ever get it x-rayed? No. It healed. It doesn't hurt anymore. It's fine. I never went and got x-rayed. I didn't have health insurance last year. I have it now. I bought health insurance this year. But I don't have a general doctor yet established. That's why I'm in this conundrum of not being able to get a referral. Work on it though. Let's see. What about doing work on an MX-5? Don't get the flu. I'll try not to. Russ is back! You're not pooping this time, Russ? Good. Would I ever own a Porsche? Yeah. Older one. I like the older Porsches. Or a Boxster. I like the Boxsters. I know I'm weird. No one likes Boxsters. I like the Boxster. I like the Boxster with the 4-cylinder in it. The newer Boxster. 918? 918? 918. Whatever. 4-cylinder Boxster. It sounds like a Subaru, kind of. I like those. What happened to the TT? Like I said, I can't make much progress on project cars right now because of not being fully healthy. So the TT is still sitting in my storage unit. I have the clutch and flywheel sitting here for it that I ordered like 2 months ago. It will be getting replaced. I just got to finish up the MR2, and I'm not going to rush. This is one thing I'm going to mention in this live stream too. There's a pressure when you do automotive content on YouTube to burn through projects to get them done fast, because that has become the norm on YouTube with project cars. Everyone just wants them fast. Like, that's why the the wrecked cars that you buy a salvage car and repair it is popular because it's just take apart the broken stuff and put on new stuff. I do not rush my project cars, and I do not do half-ass work. Like, I will not do that. If this project MR2 takes a long time, so be it. I just have my own personal standard of quality that I put forth in my work. And if I see something that needs to be addressed while I'm working on another component, I'm going to take care of that. I'm not going to just be like, oh, whatever, and kind of like hide it and keep going just for YouTube. So I'm doing this car the right way. Like, I want to be done building this car and be proud of it and be able to hammer it out there on back roads and not worry about breaking something every time I drive it. So just saying, that's why my project cars take a long time, but that's just what I learned as a technician, like to do things correctly and properly the first time. And that takes a long time when you're doing all the work by yourself in here and not on a big lift. So if it takes a while, it takes a while, whatever. I think it's more important to show that on YouTube than to burn through project cars, because this is real life and this is how you build project cars. It doesn't happen overnight. Am I thinking about leaving Tucson? My nose is running. Sorry, I don't have a tissue. It was kind of chilly in this garage. No, I think I'm going to stay. I don't know. I was like on the fence about wanting to leave Tucson and wanting to move. But I don't know. I like it here. I like it here. There's like love-hate things with everywhere you live. You know what I mean? For now, I'm staying put just because I think it's the best path to go right now is just to kind of stay where I'm at, because I can keep making content as I am, and I don't hate it here. I don't know. You know what I mean? I am looking for a shop, however. I'm still looking for a shop, and that is my plan in the short-term future, is I'm going to get a shop to work out of. And once I get a shop to work out of, there's a potential that I will be capable of doing more project car-wise, because I will have the logistic ability to make stuff happen quicker, because I'm not laying on my back in a garage working out of a tiny toolbox. You know what I mean? If I expand, I can kind of make it quicker in that sense, more efficient to work on cars. Let me scroll up. I missed some little super chat thingies. Kevin, 1,000 people? We do have 1,000 people. That's awesome. And it's a weekday too. Robert Wild, thank you. You guys, if you're gonna super chat, you can say something like hi, or bananas are yellow. I don't know. Whatever. Jonathan, hi Sarah. Oh, it went by fast. Hold on, I missed it. How'd that happen? My live stream chat thing got constipated. It like froze, and then all this chat went by. Can I click on it? Oh, there we go. Hi Sarah, I sent you a package a while back. Wonder if you received it. Didn't see it in the last video. For a card. I didn't, the last mail time I didn't have everything I received in that mail time, because no joke, I would have had an hour-long YouTube video. So unfortunately, when I make the mail time videos, like, I only put so much of the mail in the video, because A, it's super time consuming to edit each little mail time thing, and I can't have like the video insane long. So that's why, like, I wish I could do mail time videos on like Patreon, so that way I don't have to worry about analytics and all that stuff, and I can just like make however long of a video I need. But then if you send mail in and it's on Patreon, you can't see it, and not everyone supports Patreon. So I don't know. I've been trying to figure out a way to do that. I'm really sorry if you sent something and it wasn't a mail time. All the letters that you guys wrote and sent in mail time, it took me like 3 nights to go through them all. But every night that I ate dinner, I would sit there and I'd go through letters, and I read all the letters. So yeah, I'm sorry. It's just sometimes it gets overwhelming to try to record all of the mail in a video. But thank you for everyone that sent stuff. All right, let me scroll up. Did I miss anything? Sorry, I feel like I missed some stuff. Live stream mail openings once a week. I could, but it's really like watching it wise, like, it doesn't flow well. Like when I edit mail time videos, there's like usually an hour and a half of footage, and I would say an hour and 10 minutes of that, an hour and 15 minutes of that is me cutting open boxes, going through boxes, cutting the cardboard, stacking the cardboard, and like there's a lot, you know what I mean? It'd be really hard with a mail time. I wouldn't be able to read the stuff. So I don't really know. It's kind of hard to film that stuff. I try. Someone just said Miata. Lee Johnson said Miata. Do you have more to that sentence you'd like to add? Miata. Calling you out. Is being a full-time YouTuber good money? Work per hour wise? No. Because the amount of hours, at least the amount of hours I put into it wise, it's like working 2 full-time jobs. So in that sense, your dollar per hour value plummets compared to like if I were to get a job using my past skill set, my education, and like all my credentials. The amount of hours I would work, I'd probably make more money just working a normal job. So, but it's a trade-off, you know what I mean? Like I love doing this, so it's worth it. I feel it's not so much the money, it's whether you're happy. You know what I mean? I'd rather be much happier with what I do for a living than miserable just chasing a paycheck. So, yes, in that sense, it is good money. Thank you, Social Outcast. The little penguins are adorable, however you guys are putting those in. I didn't know there was a penguin emoji of the full penguin. Sarah, help. I'm thinking of buying a car. I don't know which one to choose between a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo X or a WRX. What do you think? I would say, this is funny because I own Subaru and I've owned a WRX before. I would say the Evo 10 because they're not as high up, I feel, in cost as the 9s and 8s right now. Those things seem really expensive for a clean one. I feel like there's more supply of the Evo 10s out there, and I could see that potentially changing. Plus, I don't know, it's kind of like a trade-off. I think there's pros and cons between an STI and the Evo 10. I guess it's preference. I feel like you could make more power if the 4V11T for less money than an EJ. Now, if you're going to get FA20 WRX, I really like the FA20. So, I prefer the FA20 over EJ. So, I don't know. I guess it's all preference. I'd say Evo 10 though. Go for the Evo 10. The GSR, I don't know about the MR. I don't know what the twin clutch gearbox and the MR, how good those are. I know they're good to drive, but I don't know how reliable they are. So, let me scroll up. I probably missed some stuff. Am I gonna collab with other YouTubers? I don't know. I'd like to. I mean, I don't really. Not a lot of other YouTubers really hit me up to collab. I know there was some just recently here in town in Tucson. But yeah, I mean, I'd always be down to collab with people. I like meeting new people and making new friends, and especially with YouTube, because like I wish there was more camaraderie with YouTube. Maybe it's just because I'm prior military. That was the thing I loved about the military, is there's a huge sense of camaraderie. So no matter what base you go to, you just like, you have friends, you know what I mean? Because camaraderie. And I don't feel like that exists with YouTube. I feel like it's competitive in nature at times, almost like high schoolish. And I don't know. I would like to collab with others, but I don't reach out to other YouTubers really to collab. If they wanted to collab with me, then yeah, I would totally do it. LS swap a 944. I don't like sticking engines from other brands in different cars, so no. How good is the engine that comes in a 944? You make a lot of power with those? I don't know. Faye and Sarah. Yeah, Faye lives in Texas. I would collab with Faye, but she's a little ways away. It's probably like a 12, 13 hour drive from here. Do I have a Walbro fuel pump on the MR2? No. As soon as I get the MR2 suspension button back up and go get this thing aligned, the next task that will be happening is I'm going to drop the fuel tank before I turn the boost up. I'm going to clean that tank out really well, and if the fuel pump and the little baggie on the bottom of the pump need replacing, then I will do that at that time. It's probably pretty gunked up though, I guess. Did I read that correctly? The 944 has a van engine? Really? Like what what's that van, the Volkswagen van? The camper van thing. What did those come with? Is that engine? Not the bus. It was after the Synchro van. What engine was in the Synchro vans? Were those still a Beetle, like flat 4 engine, or is that what you said van? I just instantly thought of that. VW van engine. Is that it? The Synchro van? Was that right? Synchro vans are dope, dude. I love Synchro vans. They're really expensive though. Wasserboxer. Transporter. Vanagon. Helmet hair. I don't have helmet hair. I do need to get my hair done though. Favorite band? I never have favorites of anything. I like a wide variety of stuff. King of the Hammers in February. Even if I don't have anything to drive at King of the Hammers, it would be so cool just to go check that out. I don't know if you guys would be interested in vlog content like that. I try not to do too much vlog content because like I feel like I'm self-absorbed to do tons of vlog content because it's like, why is my life any more special than anyone else's? That's why I try to focus more on car content. But I mean, if you want to see vlog content, I'd be down to check out King of the Hammers. Wow, I cannot pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Joa Batista. Say your last name. Joa? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Hope you get better soon. Thank you. I hope I do too. I miss eating yummy foods. I miss spicy foods. I have been tearing up some sushi though since I've had this whatever the hell I have. Because I can still eat sushi. Man, I've been eating some sushi. Sashimis. J. Bill Booty? Big Booty Judy. Sorry. I like saying that. It's funny. What would a great $1,000 East Coast used car to buy? Whew. How far up in the East Coast? Rust is a real thing up there. $1,000 car? I feel like $1,000 cars, you can't go wrong with older BMWs. If it's not a huge pile of crap, an older Audi, if it was well taken care of, or old Volkswagen. Just because they don't hold their value, but they're well engineered. So I don't know. I've seen some super cheap Audis, especially like Volkswagen Passats, cheap Passats out there. They're like immaculate and they're just dirt cheap. And if they're taken care of, I think those are good. As like horrible as my TT has been as a project, it doesn't make me have a sour taste for Audi. It's just because I know whoever owned that car before me hated it. It would be interesting if they watched the channel. Like, I doubt it, but if whoever used to own that car, they had to have been some kind of an enthusiast because like the wheels were plasti dipped and normal people don't do that. And it had like a crappy short ram intake thing on it. And it had like a sticker from a tuning company. So, and someone had to have been somewhat of an enthusiast, I think, or knew something about the car community, I'm guessing. So I wonder if they've ever found the videos of the TT. I'd just be curious to see what the hell they did to it and why they hated it so much. You can get a minivan for $1,000, or you could not. Just saying. Kombucha drinking too much can overflow the digestive system. Yeah, it's called SIBO, and that's what I think I have. Small intestine bacterial overgrowth. At least I think so. What do I think of the new GR Yaris? I like the new GR Yaris better than I like the new Supra. That's what I think of it. And it sucks that we'll never see it in America. But that car is fire. I love that new Yaris. That's all I'm gonna say. That car like makes me happy that Toyota built that thing. Probably a teenager who liked Fast and Furious. I like Fast and Furious. I got my driver's license the week the first one came out. Someone get me an AC button for the MR2. I know, was it 2's RS? I think, is it 2's RS? Yeah, 2's RS has them. Someone has them. They're like 40 bucks. I need to get one. It looks like garbage, I know. I will get a new AC button for the MR2. What was I gonna say? I just spaced it, sorry. Which state is more project car friendly? AZ, New Mexico, or Nevada? Arizona, depending where you live, doesn't have vehicle inspections. I don't know about Nevada or New Mexico. Arizona, I feel like, that's why I like Tucson. There's great driving roads around here. There's racetracks all in close proximity. There's a great drift track here if you're into drifting. There's tons of places to go off-roading. My personal opinion, Arizona is pretty awesome for a car enthusiast. With the exception if you're into drag racing, the track here in Tucson, the density altitude is fairly high. So that can be an issue. If you're trying to like be a number cruncher, you're not going to run the fastest times here because the DA. Favorite pony car? We shall find out soon. I'm not going to say any more than that. Wyoming is as well. Wyoming is cold and windy. I'm sorry, but I do not like cold or wind. I'm sure it's pretty there, but boy, I don't know if I can do the wind and the cold. Fubar Racing sent me 20 Donkey Kong coins. Thank you, Fubar Racing, for the 20 Donkey Kong coins. Russ keeps saying, if you ain't ammo, you ain't shit. If anyone's wondering what that stands for. Obviously, Russ was ammo, or is ammo. Build a Ford Super Duty truck to haul your cars with. You know, I don't think I would buy a Super Duty if I was going to build a diesel truck. Nothing against Super Duties. I like Ford Super Duties. I don't know if I would, I don't know if I'd get a Super Duty. I don't know what I would get. I'd probably get something weird. I'd probably diesel swap something that didn't have a diesel in it. I'd probably get like a Toyota T100 and stick a diesel in it, like a 4BT Cummins or something. I don't know. I'd do something weird. Favorite pony car? No, I'm not saying pony car stuff. Hooper Duty. No, I like Super Duties. And I like Dodge Cummins trucks. And GMs. I don't really have a favorite truck, honestly. Accord or Camry? That's a tough one. A TRD Camry? You guys have seen the TRD Camry review I did. That's got the most views out of any car review I've ever done on a new car. So that Camry was something special. I have not reviewed the Accord on my channel with the, God, what is it? The K20, what's the engine that? K20C4? That's in the new Accord. It's not exactly the one that's in the Type R. It's slightly different. Nissan NX. Those things are kind of cool. I think they're neat looking. RX-7 with a 350. No. RX-7 stays rotary. Toyota 86. In time, there will be a review of one. When am I visiting New Hampshire? I don't know. Liz and I were talking about that. Next time I fly the East Coast and visit Liz, maybe doing like a road trip or something. I don't know when the next time I'll be flying out east is. Just, I want to make sure my health is squared away before I go traveling anywhere, so it might be a little while. I don't even want to jinx myself. I don't even know what I have yet, so. Hilux is a good call. The only thing about Hilux, though, is towing, the weight of the Hilux not being heavy enough of a vehicle. MOS is Army, Air Force was AFSC, Air Force Specialty Code, so I didn't have an MOS. Hi, JJ Garage. Hi from the Pacific Northwest. First of all, help you get better soon. Second, when you sell a TT, you should get an off-road rig. Just saying. I'm not saying any more about that one, but thank you. I'm not saying what my next project will be. Doug DeMero should review a very special MR2 called Mr. Dose. I don't think Doug DeMero would want to review my car. Yeah, I saw Kyle's MR2 when he was down here at the track. I met Kyle and Emilio. They're both super nice people. Like the Boosted Boys, out of all the YouTubers I met, they're like super chill. They're really nice people. But yeah, I was standing like when he did that wheelie on that pass, I was standing like behind the burnout box area, like watching. And I was gonna film it with my phone and throw out an Insta story, and I was like, no, there's a million people here filming this, like why bother? And then that's when he did the huge wheelie, and I was like, oh, I guess I should have filmed that. But what happened to the other Sarah? She still lives here. She's in engineering school and she works, so she has no life. Like, I couldn't imagine having to go through electrical engineering school and working at the same time. WRX of CVT, any good? I don't know. I've had my Forester going on 6 years now, and it's been tuned since my first oil change. I tuned it when it was brand new. It hasn't blown up yet, so I'll just say that. I will say don't ever launch it though. I've never launched my Forester. That's a good way to destroy your CVT. But mine's still running, so coronavirus, no. There's been one case of that in Arizona, though. Let's see. Hopefully I have the I drank too much kombucha virus. That's a thing. Cvt is unreliable. Yep, and again, my Forester has made it almost 6 years. Tuned. Driving it aggressively. And it hasn't blown up yet or given me any problems. So I can't say it's unreliable. Are they in general a transmission I would recommend to people? No. However, I have incredible reliability of mine so far. Danny is the best, laughed at a woman in engineering school. Small Sarah is probably way more intelligent than you are, judging by that comment. So, yeah. In Tucson on February 8th, you should record a video there. Oh, Cars and Coffee. It took me a minute to process that. That is really sad about Kobe Bryant. I just saw that comment. That I didn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, are you serious? Like, it's really sad. Really, really sad. Buying the CVT Forester or the WRX. Unfortunately, you can only get the Forester with a CVT unless you get the non-turbo with the FB25, I think is what came in those. It's not a Jayco CVT. There's misinformation by another YouTuber about every CVT in the world being a Jayco or Jatco. It's not. It's made by Luke, or Luke, whatever, in Germany. Let's see. How much boost am I going to run on the MR2? Probably a bar. I'm not going to run any more than, surely not more than 15 pounds because it's stock head gasket. I am dead serious though about building another 3S GTE for the MR2. So I've been going back and forth on this. I don't know if I have any like hardcore MR2 nuts watching this live stream right now, but so I've been going back and forth on the idea of building a second engine on the MR2 and whether or not to do a Gen 4 or a Gen 3. And I really don't see the benefit of going Gen 4 unless I was planning on just like keeping it at lower power levels. I feel like with the Gen 3 being easier wiring wise, and I already have the CT 20B turbo, I might upgrade the turbo just to like a billet wheel turbo. But if I do another engine build on the MR2 and build an engine outside for it, I would do like head gasket, maybe like rods and pistons and stuff. Just even though I don't plan on going super high horsepower, just build it really stout. I don't know if I do the 5S block. I think I would just do like a Gen 3, build it really well, like refresh everything in it, and then shoot for around 320 to 350 wheel horse, and that's it. But keeping that in mind, I would want still to have like a fairly quick spool. I don't want a big ass turbo that renders this car useless to drive on back roads. So I kind of almost feel like in that aspect, a Gen 4 would be better if I'm not going crazy high power, but I don't know if it's really worth it. Because then I got the transmission issue because I have the S54 gearbox in here. If I do a Gen 4, then I'm gonna have to try to find that E153 turbo transmission and axles and stuff, unless I just stay with the S54. So I don't really know. Let me know what you guys think. I was thinking about just getting like a rear clip off a Gen 3 and just building up that engine, like refreshing it, making it nice and clean, deleting some crap, maybe standalone or something, like a Mega Squirt, just so I can have better tunability. I don't know. Someone said keep it stock. It's too late for that. This car is originally a non-turbo MR2, so it's already not stock. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. And then just keeping this engine in the car because it runs and drives until that engine's done, and then literally in a weekend just like swap the new engine in and then sell this engine that's in it because it's a healthy, fine engine. So I will never do a 2GR in that car. I will never do a K-Series. It will only ever have a 3S in it. So Gen 2 fully built. I don't know if I do another Gen 2 though. I think there is enough upgrades with the Gen 3 over the Gen 2 to warrant just doing that. NSX for next project car? No, I don't have that kind of money. SLP Firehawk. So my mom had a Firebird when I was growing up. So those cars have a special place in my heart. So I like those a lot. Chuck Sturbunny. Thank you. Mega Squirt is good. That's what I've been hearing. Integra Type R. What happened to your car review apprentice? Kyla? She was supposed to help me today, but I needed to get this car review done like in weird scheduling wise because I have that appointment tomorrow. So I was like, I didn't have her help out in this one, but Kyla will be in more car reviews coming up. So she worked a lot during the holiday hours for her job, so it was kind of hard to get her to help out. But yeah, Kyla will totally be back in some more here pretty soon. Volvo S80 V8 all-wheel drive sleeper. I like Volvos. Volvos. Where's the blue ST? That was not my car. What happened to the Focus? It's in the driveway. The Focus, that project is going to be, okay, so I wasn't even going to mention this in the live stream, but I will. I guess that's the benefit of watching live stream. So the Focus, like you guys know, needs some fabricating, and my friend Charlie, if you guys notice, he was in the last video where I went to the track with Liz. He is going to be helping me out on the Focus because he is a fabricator and a good one at that. Like, I trust him making a roll cage. So Charlie will be working with the Focus. Now, content-wise on that, something might be happening content-wise as far as the fabrication process goes. And I'm not going to say any more on that yet, but there is definite plans on this Focus that will be happening soon. There will be a cage getting made for it. I still have not figured out the suspension situation. I really wanted to go to a junkyard and look at a first-gen Ford Escape and see if there's any way I could retrofit the lower control arms on that or anything from the suspension to raise this thing. I highly doubt it because I don't think they shared the same platform, but it's worth a shot. But yeah, and then the skid plates under the car I'm going to do with that, whatever that rugged plastic stuff they use on side-by-sides. I'm going to make all my skid plates out of that. So there is content coming up on the Focus. I don't want to half-ass that car. So my goal with it though is to make it safe to take out there in the dirt, and I'm not going crazy with it. It's literally, that car is going to be used as a tool. So it's not like a look at me flashy YouTube, I built a rally car type thing. It's literally, I want to get it so it's safe enough and so it won't fall apart when I'm pounding it down a dirt road. And then I'm going to pound it down on dirt road. So that car will be used as a tool. Use stock ZX3 suspension. I was thinking about that. I'm getting skinny, eat a couple cheeseburgers. I wish I could eat a cheeseburger right now. Fortunately, the only thing I can eat is the meat part. I can't eat the cheese or the bun. But yeah, I've lost like 5 or 6 pounds because of this crap that I have right now. It sucks. This made me sad. I know I'm getting skinny. I can't help it. I'm sick. I wish I wasn't, but I am. Next focus, next project car. I'm not going to say what the next project car is going to be because it will happen this year. Hopefully sooner than later. I know some of you would be sad about the TT going, but I'll give it a proper send off. And I've done so much work to that car. I want to give it to a new home for someone who's going to continue working on it and building it, because I don't want the car just to like sell it to someone and then have them destroy it. I put too much work into that thing, and I would like to like sell it to someone and then see like pictures of it 6 months to a year from now, what someone has done with it. So, and then be able to share that with you guys. So, but I'm not just like gonna dump the TT, like, you know what I mean? It'll get a proper send off. And then for those of you that will miss the TT content, don't worry, I got some stuff up my sleeve that will be coming after that you'll definitely be excited for. Do more truck reviews. All right, I will say this, okay? If we hit 1,300 people watching this live stream, I will say what the next vehicle I'm reviewing is. Oh, I'll make it lower, 1,250. If we hit 1,250, I'll say what the next. Did we already hit 1,250? We probably did, huh? What did we peak at? 1,221? Okay. We hit 1,250 people watching this live stream, and I will say what the next vehicle I'm reviewing is. Other than the one that's in my driveway right now that I already filmed. So. Big burnout. I don't think the TT will do a burnout. I'll also just break something if I try. It's a truck? No. The one I filmed today is not a truck. But that review though, oh my god, I had so much fun filming today. I'm excited to edit this one. It probably, alright, truthfully, I think the video I filmed today, the car review, that's probably going to go up Thursday on my channel. Because this video is not done just quite yet, and I'm trying to not have too many more suspension overhaul videos. A lot of it has to do with waiting on parts though, because I like start working on something, like what I'm doing right now, I could have finished this in this one video, but I ended up ordering something else for the car. So, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta wait for parts. So, that's why. Do I like Dodge Chargers and Challengers? Yeah, but they need to redesign those. Oh, people are saying open 2 tabs. GT 500. New Explorer? No. I would like to, maybe hopefully that'll be coming up soon. Reviewing the New Explorer. I gotta ask about that one. What happened to the Veloster N? You didn't see it under reviews? It's on there still. Overnight from Japan. Am I on Twitter? I have a Twitter account. I don't know. If I tweeted all the stupid things that come through my mind, like some people do, and put them on Twitter, I would embarrass myself. I should do that for the fun of it. I should literally tweet the random dumb things that I think about at times. How many likes do I have on this live stream? I don't know if I can see that while I'm watching it. Is there any way like any of you can tell me how many likes are on this live stream? Because I can't see it. I've like lost my train of thought. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about anymore. Sorry. The new Bronco. I can't wait for that thing to get revealed. It's the next big auto show, I think, right? It gets revealed. I got 400 and something likes. 400. All right, you get it to 500, and then I will start tweeting more often, and I'll just literally tweet the random stupid crap that comes to mind. My Twitter will literally make no sense whatsoever. Wait, you can't just make a number up in the 500s. Or is it already up in the is it already up in the 500s? Okay. All right, it's probably up in the 500s. Okay. So I'll start tweeting more often. I'll tweet some dumb stuff on Twitter. Oh, I'm gonna regret doing that. Okay. Ooh, someone said something about a Merkur XR4 Ti. I love those. I just don't want to get myself into another Mr. Dose situation where I spend 2.5 years restoring a car. Because, like, I can't just leave a car as good enough. I can't do it. Aaron says, tweet all the things. Okay. Aloha from Kona. I have never been to the island of Kona. I've been to Oahu, though. I need to go back to Hawaii. Who the hell gave it a thumbs down? I did. I thumbs down my videos. I'm just joking. I don't think it really does anything, honestly. I don't think when people thumbs down a YouTube video, I honestly don't think it does anything. Because like there are YouTubers that try to go for the most thumbs down on their videos, and it counts as engagement. I think that's how YouTube looks at it. So, I don't know. I think the like-dislike feature is kind of pointless on here. Although it's doing something because now there's 1220 of you watching this. So maybe it works. I don't know. We need 15 more people and I'll say what kind of vehicle I'm reviewing next week. And I'll say the vehicle that's in my driveway right now. Ah. Get to 1250, I'll tell both. Cool budget Jeep build. I don't think I'll ever do a Jeep build. It's not that I don't like Jeeps. It's just there's so many other vehicles I want to do that I don't see it happening. If I had a huge shop and people working in it, or like a crew of people working on project cars with me, maybe, but OCD, obsessive car disorder. 669 likes. Did I review a Caterpillar D9 loader? No. You want me to review something weird like that? I could probably make that happen. Maybe. That would be kind of funny. Car reviews are a lot of work to film though. It would take a while. Man, we almost got up to 1250. Escort Cosworth. Tell me this. How much does it cost to get an Escort Cosworth drivetrain? Because I saw someone swapped one of those into my Focus and made an all-wheel drive Mark 1 Focus, and it looks pretty dope because they used the Cosworth drivetrain. I just don't know how much that drivetrain would be. Cybertruck, no. I don't feel like the Cybertruck is a real vehicle. It's like fake. It's a clickbait vehicle. Our entire company subscribe to your channel. Keep up the great work. Much love from Canada. Eh? Thank you. Eh? It's drop. I know it keeps getting close, right? It's close. Someone says 1248. I see a 1250. Is it 1250? Someone says 1250. Let me highlight over it. I don't know. Oh, 1249. I see 1249. Either you guys are all trolling me by saying it's over 1250, or my thing's just not caught up yet. Okay. 1249 is close enough. 1270. Okay. How old am I? Why do there people always ask how old am I? It's not that hard to figure out how old I am. Fiat Panda 4x4. There you go, 1263. Okay, so the cars in my driveway right now that I filmed today is a Mazda. It's the new CX-30. It's like a little lifted hatchback. And I took that thing off-roading on a trail that I normally take trucks on. So that was a fun video to film. And I think you guys will enjoy it. Even if you don't really give two shits about a Mazda CX-30, like, just give it a shot. I know a lot of you don't watch my car reviews because more of my car reviews are viewed by non-subscribers, which makes sense because they're searched by the type of car, not for me. But the reason why I do normal cars for car reviews is because it's way more thrilling to find a cheaper car that's really good. Because like obviously if you review an exotic or a really expensive car and someone's like, oh, this car is amazing, well, I would hope so considering how much it costs. But when you review a normal car and you find out it's really good, I think it's that much more enjoyable. That's why I like reviewing normal cars. So yeah, give this little CX-30 review a shot if you've never watched one of my car reviews before, because I had a blast filming it today, other than the fact that I accidentally lost one of my DSLR cameras, my old Canon 70D. Straight up lost it. I've put up missing signs for it. I've asked around people if they found it. I left it somewhere filming and someone found my camera and it's gone. Which it was raining the day I lost it, so obviously probably doesn't work anymore considering it probably sat out in the rain for hours, but it's pretty sad about that. Luckily I have my EOS R and that 70D was old, so, but yeah, that's kind of sad. But yeah, filming the car reviews are dope. They're fun, and this one was fun. I think it'll be a good review. And then the one I'm reviewing next week is a Chevy. And I know a lot of people have been asking, when are you going to review a Chevy? Like, you reviewed a ton of Toyotas. So next week I'm reviewing a Chevy 4x4. It's a Silverado 2500 HD. I don't know if it's a diesel or if it's gas. I don't know yet. But I'm kind of excited to do that one. Rain on a 70D, rust and corrosion. Yeah, that camera's boned. Like, wherever it is, it's done for. It sucks. It's kind of a big thing to lose, but like I just have not been mentally like with it like I normally am, and I was in a hurry, and yep, it happens, I guess. So RIP 70D. I'll miss that camera. Yeah, 2012 to 2020 RIP. Was a good camera. And I had my 18 to 135 lens on it. It was a good lens. But it's whatever. Register of lost. It is registered with Canon. Garage Science, Sarah, is great. Ooh, thanks for reminding me. I gotta record Garage Science. Like literally right after this. I forgot. Thank you. Ow, I just punched my other hand. Why would I do that? What's wrong with me? That hurt. I don't want anyone to send me a new camera. Like, I put that on my Patreon too. Like, I told you guys I lost my camera. I don't want anyone to send me a new camera. I got my money's worth out of that camera. And I think, you know, honestly, that's the thing about doing YouTube. I have an expensive DSLR I use as my primary camera. But having multiple DSLRs doesn't really make sense. So I don't think I'm gonna ever replace the 70D with another DSLR. It just doesn't make any sense to do that. I've really been, I'm like super pro Canon, but I've been looking at like little camcorders, like the Sony Action Cam. I know it's basically like a GoPro, and I might as well just buy a new GoPro Hero 8. But I haven't made up my mind what I'm gonna get, because this camera, when I replace that one, it's gonna be primarily just a B-roll camera, just to shoot driving shots of the car outside. So if I get something that's weatherproof, like a GoPro or an action cam, makes sense. The only thing about using a GoPro is like they're so tiny, and I get the exterior sound of the car, which the 8 I can use an external mic on, so that's a benefit. But they're so tiny, it's like hard to prop that up anywhere, so I'd have to get like a little mini tripod. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for replacing that. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'd like to stick with another Canon, but maybe I'll just do a GoPro Hero 8. I don't know. My TT is Teeter Tot is a cool car. Thank you. Who said that? Kevin Yost. You're cool. Jonathan Kent, what are your thoughts on the Taurus SHO? I mean, it was a cool car. They don't make them anymore, though, so I don't know. I thought it was a cool car, but I don't know why it didn't sell well, or why they stopped making them. Does the CX-30 have the Skyactiv X engine? No, it does not. Skyactiv G. Mirrorless? Yeah, I mean, my EOS R is mirrorless. I love that camera. Like, EOS R got like mixed reviews on it, but I don't care. I love that camera. It's a good camera. There are millions of accessories for GoPros. There are. I'm kind of leaning towards buying a Hero 8. I already have the Hero 7. I use it all the time, and I love that camera. And I have a bunch of the little cubes, the Sessions. Those things are good too. The only thing I don't like about GoPros though is they're buggy. Sometimes they like, the audio and video will go out of sync, and then sometimes they just lock up on you. But I don't know. I think Trevor from Motion Auto TV, I think he uses one of those little Sony action cams, the little white ones. And I think he had good luck with it. So I gotta see if those things do time lapse also. I don't know. I'll see what I get next. Try a magic lantern on your Canon, free upgrade. Okay, I'll look that up after this. Image stabilization is fantastic. Yeah, the image stabilization on the 7 is bomb. I like it. Cletus said something bad about his Hero 8 and went back to the 7. Really? That's interesting. The only thing I like about the 8 though is the fact that it has an audio jack. Not that the audio really isn't that bad on the 7 though. What I do with my Hero 7 is sometimes if I want like really good audio, I just remove the audio track from the video and then I copy it and I paste it below and then I split them as like a left channel and a right channel and it sounds perfect. So Baja Bug for off-road, I like those, but I don't know. Whatever I replace the TT with is going to be a newer vehicle. Not like brand new, but something that I'm not wasting my time replacing gaskets and bushings, and I can just focus on the creation part of it. Ever work on motorcycles? No. Motorcycles aren't really my cup of tea. Nothing against them, it's just not something I'm interested in. GoPro Hero does not have an audio jack. It's an add-on. Okay. Well, yeah, but it has the ability to add one on. Isn't that, but I mean, the 7, I guess you could on the 7 too. It's just the adapter for the 7 is garbage. Insta360R, CT6 Blackwing. I mean, it's already been 57 minutes. These live streams go by so fast. Sushi is nice on the tongue. Sushi is nice on everything. I love sushi. Do a burnout in the TT. It's all-wheel drive. It doesn't have enough power to do that. Okay, now I'm just like spacing out. 9mm or 45? I have a 40, so yeah. Driving 92 Volvos are pretty dope. Like, I like older Volvos. Why does Ugly Crimson, why do you keep asking to do a TT, a burnout in the TT? Like, I already answered it. You asked again. Start an Amazon wish list. I have an Amazon wish list. I just don't ever share it. I don't know. I feel weird about stuff like that. Like, I don't like, that's why I never mention my Patreon, really. I mean, I do sometimes, but I don't push merch down your guys' throats. I don't, like, hype my Patreon that much. I don't know why. I gotta, maybe I'll do that today. I got the drawing tablet that I bought just to work on merch with. Maybe I'll start working on that today because I have all kinds of crazy fun designs I thought about doing for merch. So I probably still won't hype my merch if I do it, but I will at least have new merch, and one day maybe you'll find it and you'll be like, wow, she has cool merch. So there's that. Hello from Detroit. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the live stream here in a couple minutes. So I guess the last thing I can kind of close with is look for probably the review on the little Mazda next, which is a fun one. Even if you don't care about that car, I'm telling you, it was a fun review. And then next month, the reviews I have after that Silverado, I have 4 cars lined up in a row after the Silverado that are fire. And I think everyone, regardless if you like car reviews or not, are going to thoroughly enjoy those videos because they're cars I'm sure everyone watching this right now will be interested in. And then I'll try to hit up, I really want to do that TRD Tundra still, so that might be coming as well. But yeah, and then this right here, I will continue working on this a little bit, maybe today if I have time, a little bit tomorrow. I'll keep chipping at it. It'll probably be like 6 days in this video, but yeah, the MR2 is like super close from being dropped back on the ground and ready to get its alignment. Really close. I won't say any more than that. So, yeah, and I'll do another live stream here, probably like 3 weeks or so. So, thank you guys for watching the live stream, and I hope all of you have a good rest of your day. And if you're in the States, I hope you have a good dinner. And if you're in Europe, sleep well. And if you're in another part of the world, I'm not smart enough to figure out what time it is where you are. So, yeah, have a good whatever time it is where you are. Someone said a 2-stroke V8 in a vet. What? Okay, I'm gonna stop reading these now. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.